Hi friends, I'm Miss Patty and I'm going to talk about the M in STEAM, and the M stands for math. And I love math, and there's different aspects of math to talk about, and your teachers will talk about that with you during STEAM week. But today Miss Patty is going to talk about shapes, specifically with infants and toddlers, and Miss Amanda will continue on and talk about shapes with preschoolers. So this is a shape sorter, and there's shape sorters in most of the, if not all of the infant and toddler classrooms, because we start introducing shapes to infants and toddlers. But infants, they don't know about shapes, but all children are curious and are natural scientists. And infants, they will learn about shapes by picking them up and holding them and feeling them. They will learn about shapes by feeling them. They, like a square shape will feel different than a circle shape. So they will start learning shapes that way, about how they feel, right? They might even try to taste the shape to see if it tastes good. Do you think the shape tastes good? But they don't know until they try it to see how it tastes and how it feels on their gums, right? So they will learn about feeling them. They also will like carry them around, they'll drop them and pick them up. They'll like the shape sorter for tipping it over. They don't really need this, right? Because they're not ready for putting the shapes in the hole yet. They'll tip the bucket over and hear the toys fall out on the ground. And then what they also like to do with the shapes, after they get a little older, they'll like to put the shapes in the bucket. And what happens? Did you hear that? When a child, an infant or a toddler lets go of the shape into the bucket, it makes a loud sound. So by releasing it and it drops, it makes a sound. It's a cause and effect. When this happens, I drop it, a sound happens. That's pretty cool. So then with toddlers, they'll start being curious about what this is about, right? And they'll find this on the shelf like this, and they will, with guidance, start trying to put it on, or they'll start experimenting on their own first, and they might get frustrated. And with teacher guidance and help, the teacher might go, oh, it's not fitting in that one. You might want to try one of the other holes. Try this one, and then they might try this one, and it goes in. Right? And then they might try this one. Oh, they went in that one, so let's try that one again. But it's not going in this time. It just went, the other one went in. Why isn't this one? We try a different hole. It goes in. And sometimes a toddler might try, and it's just not working today. They might take it off, and they might put it in the bucket like that, and that is okay. Yeah, it's just learning about shapes, and we will talk about shapes about this is a circle and this is a square. We will talk about those with infants and toddlers to introduce the words to them, right? And as toddlers, they will start learning. They might start learning some of the shapes, but as in infant room, we just talk about when we're playing with the toys. Oh, you're holding the square shape or the cube shape, or you're holding the circle shape. Can you put it, or we can talk about the circle, but we don't expect them to learn that yet. They are just being curious about the feel of the shape. And the toddlers, they are starting to learn about the shapes and about connecting and matching this shape and that. And then as the toddlers learn and have mastered this shape sorter, we will add a different shape sorter with more shape holes in it. And look, some of these shapes have more sides, and which makes it more difficult. So we will add something a little more challenging to this first shape sorter we have. Right. I hope you have fun learning about shapes and continue learning about shapes with Miss Amanda. Thank you.